I hope you guys can see the trend here or the pattern here. Initially, I wanted to do like an unboxing video of this piece, which I picked up earlier, which just arrived yesterday. Yeah, it arrived quite late and I did not have the time to open up the box. So yeah, I wanted to do an unboxing video, but then I recall, okay, the AliExpress sale, or was it AliExpress? Yeah, they are having like a sale on 25th of March. So I wanted you guys to have slightly more than an unboxing video, but something like a first look for you guys to decide. And if you decide to get the watch, you know, you can get it while they are having a discount or a promotion period. So that's why this is gonna be more like a first look kind of video. All right, as you can see, I have with me for now I have 4 Saint Martin. That's not a lot, but could be a lot to some. So as just to make everything clear, let me take off my face mask. Okay, so just to make everything clear, all these watches that I have in front of me, I paid for them. I purchased the watch with my own money. I'm not as lucky as some folks that only can get free watches from Saint Martin. Well, I don't know why. Maybe I'm too brutally honest, I guess. So that's a good thing, right? I can say what I want, right? So again, this is a watch that I picked up earlier. Well, the main reason of me buying this watch, if you can see, the case is a one-piece design. Well, we can say two-piece because of the case back, but it's only one piece on the top. All right, unlike, say, let's look at this, you have like a case and then you have like a bezel that is attached on it and you have a case back. For this one, it's straight away a case and a case back. It reminds me a lot of my Bulova ultra high frequency thing. Oh yeah, the Bulova Accutron, right? I have one Bulova Accutron that is quite big and it has that similar case design. And another thing that attracted me is the vertically brushed finishing on top of the case. Let's go a little bit tighter here. Not sure if it's showing up. The entire case itself, or the top of the lug, or what you call it, is high polish, but on the top it's all vertically brushed, and I find this quite interesting. And I saw a similar watch with such kind of design. Okay, the specs, just quickly fly through the specs. It has a double dome sapphire crystal with blue anti-reflective coating, so you can see the blue. And the dial, before I get it wrong, because I always get it wrong when they talk about the dial, how they name the dial. So I'm just gonna like read from their AliExpress listing. The dial is a oil pressure fire pattern black surface. So yeah, it has that textured finishing, you know, something like an asphalt road, and very similar to this one. I couldn't recall the model number, but I just did a full review for this watch and also did a full comparison with the Seiko SNK809. So it has that same dial aesthetics. And if you look at these two, they are more like a vintage inspired watch, I guess. But here, the font type is a little different, and it still comes with the cathedral hand and also a segmented minute hand. I don't know, maybe they share the same hand. But as you can see, the font type is different. It has that more, I would say, a retro digital kind of look, you know, when, yeah, with the quartz crisis, you know, you have that digital font type. And on the front, I'm not too sure if you can choose between a hexagonal logo or a cursive text, but I believe there is an option with no logo, and the automatic and 100 meters of water resistance is just printed. So everything on the dial is printed, but the handsets are all high polish, right? Comes with a screw down crown. Yeah, the sides are brushed, okay? And what's interesting is, you know, this really what you call a multi-link bracelet. So let me grab the link and show you guys. Okay, so it's not like some faux multi-link bracelet. As you can see, like each and every one of the link is fully articulated. Well, there is not really a need, for that full articulation, because it's all held by the same piece of screw. Yes, the removable links are held by screws, so they are held by the same one screw. But I guess it's good to have, and it shows the level of attention that they put into the bracelet. So imagine they will have to assemble this bracelet piece by piece. Well, they can do it through automation, but yeah, if you can imagine the efforts. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go to the clasp. I think I complained about the clasp situation when I did the review for this. I don't know, I can't recall the number. Yeah, so there are only 2 micro adjustment positions, so the same is going on here. But I did purchase another clasp that they offer that has more micro adjustment position, and then I realized, okay, they are not the same width. So I might need to buy another clasp if I want to have more micro adjustments. So that's a bit of a shame, San Martin. If you're watching this video, if you're looking at this video, just give us an option to choose whether or not you want a clasp with 4 micro adjustment position, or 2. Make it an option in your listing, rather than having us do another purchase and have to wait for like a month or 2 for it to come. So yeah, if you're watching that. So other than that, it's okay. Well, I'm usually not a big fan of this multi-link bracelet, but I guess it works with the overall aesthetics of the watch, with that retro look and all that. The finishing on the case is nice, but I noticed some distortion, because if you can see all the links on the bracelet, they have high polish outer section, and on the what they call the end links, all right, I can see some kind of a distortion, especially here. This piece here, this side here is quite okay, right? It's only here, and yeah, turning over, we have the same distortion happening here. Maybe this one is a little more obvious because it seems like it's slightly bent or what. Yeah, so that's something that you need to take note of. I'm not sure if it's just on my unit, but I doubt it is, because it happens here, it happens here, so it could be a batch kind of manufacturing defect, or yeah, manufacturing flaw. So do take note about that. I don't think they offer an option for a brush finishing, but yeah. So here, if you turn to the back, you see mine, they put a P, so that stands for a PT 5000 movement. It's a clone of the Sellita SW200. So San Martin is actually offering 2 different types of movement for this watch. You can choose between a Swiss-made Sellita SW200 and this PT 5000, which is made by a Chinese company called, let me try to make sure it's correct. I think it's called like HK, let me just quickly grab my, yeah, it's called the HK Precision Technology. So I believe it's a clone of the Sellita SW200. And if you're interested to know more, like how the accuracy is, how good it is, and whatnot, I'll be doing a full review of this watch in a couple of weeks or months. So this is just gonna be a first look. So with that said, let's go through some quick dimensions here. So if you want, then you can decide. It has a case about 39.2 when I measure from 10 to 4. Lug to lug, it's about 47.2. Yeah, not too short. Thickness about 11.3, 11.4. Let's check the lug width. I believe it's 20. Yep, it has a 20 millimeters lug width. So if you are not a fan of the bracelet, I believe you can swap it out with a leather band, or a needle, or anything that you feel is workable on a watch. So on the overall, I think it's a good watch. The case back is also a screw down case back. The crown is a screw down crown. It's hand windable, it's hackable, but the winding, it's a little gritty, but still okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm having a hard time putting back the crown with my gloves. Okay, so yeah, why don't we jump over for a quick wrist shot and call it a wrap. Okay, so this is how the watch look on my 6-inch or 15.2 centimeters wrist. For this, I think I'm quite lucky because I managed to get a good fit, even though with that one precision micro adjustment. And I was like having like quite a bit of a concern with that longer lug to lug distance, but on the overall, I think it still works okay. All right, and let me try to bend my wrist. So if you see, because the lug curves down quite a lot and it hugs on my wrist, I would say still okay, but it's not a small watch. It's a contemporary sized watch, which is, yeah, a lot of people are looking for now, right? I'm not, yeah. So if you're interested on this watch, I'm going to leave links in the description box below. So I am an AliExpress affiliate. So if you decide to buy the watch using that link, I may get some small commission out of it at no extra cost to you. The same goes for all these different watches, which I've already done a full review. So I'm going to put links to that review video if you're interested, as well as my affiliate links, right? So in a way, yes, it's a way to support my channel because I don't get free watches. I pay for a lot of watches with my own money. So if you feel like you want to support me, that's a good way, all right? Okay, so with that said, I guess that's all for this video. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any new videos that I'm going to be publishing. And you can also follow me on my Instagram at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, stay safe and take care, guys. Bye-bye.